isn't just pasta salad. This is Mexican street corn inspired pasta salad. It is creamy, crunchy, tangy, a little bit sweet, and it is the pasta salad recipe that everyone, literally everyone, is going to ask you for the recipe for. Obviously, the most important ingredient in this recipe is the corn. You're going to need 4 cups of corn. Fresh corn is best, and you want a sweet corn. This is actually super sweet corn. If your corn doesn't taste good, your pasta salad is not going to taste good, so keep that in mind. You want a nice tasting corn, which is why this recipe is great for the peak of summer. Make sure you get nice and close to that cob, but you don't want any of that cob in your pasta salad. I find I typically need 4 to 5 ears of corn to get enough for this salad. Now, even though I consider myself to be a dessert recipe professional, particularly, I mostly do desserts, my pasta salad and summer salads are some of the top rated on Google. Go ahead, look up macaroni salad, look up broccoli salad, you're going to find me, and there's a good reason, because those salads are amazing. Not to brag, but they really are. This one is right up there with them, and it's a personal favorite of mine, and it's going to be served at every cookout this summer. All right, let's fill a pot with some water and place this over high heat so it can start coming to a boil. I like to start my corn at about the same time. They usually cook for about the same amount of time. So we'll go ahead and we will heat a large, this is a 10-inch cast iron skillet over medium-high heat. Now, once the skillet's nice and hot, we'll add 2 tablespoons of salted butter and let that melt in the pan. Then we'll add our corn. We'll just stir the corn occasionally. We want to let it get some contact with the surface of that hot pan, just to help give it a little bit of a char or a sear. And don't forget about your pasta water. When that's boiling, we'll add some salt. You want it nice and salty. Then add your pasta. I like these little springs. Cook your pasta until it's al dente. Just pay attention to the instructions on your box. That'll tell you how long to cook it. And continue to cook your corn until it is nice and tender and it's browned in some spots. That's how you know it's done. All right, our pasta needs a little bit more time, but let's remove the corn from the heat, bring it back over to the counter. Oh, and before I forget, I like to add a pinch of salt, like a 4th teaspoon of salt, just to help really season the corn, make the flavor really pop. Stir that in, and then we can put this in our mixing bowl. And then once our pasta is done cooking, we'll go ahead, remove that from heat as well, and we'll drain this, and then we will add this right in here with our corn. And both of these things are pretty warm right now, they're a little more than warm. They're actually hot. So I'm going to set that aside just to cool down a little bit. This pasta salad is actually amazing warm, but we don't want it to be super hot, and so we'll use this time to make our dressing. This dressing is perfection. It took us a long time to get it just right. I think you're going to love it. You need 2/3 cup of mayonnaise. If I can get that in there one-handed. What do you think, Elbel? She loves to help. Yes. Do you love to help?
Yeah.
That, you like that?
Yeah.
2/3 cup mayo, and then 1/3 cup of Mexican crema. Now, if you don't have this, sour cream would work instead, but it's not as thin. So if you can get your hands on this, get your hands on this. Not the microphone, I was talking about the crema. I can find it at my local grocery store, and if I can find it, I expect most people can. Ma'am, I'm trying to work here. Yes, you understand? Okay, thank you. Can we continue? Okay, thank you. Next, we need 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Fresh lime juice is best. So if you can squeeze your own lime, that would be great. Do you want to hold this for me? Don't eat it, okay? Well, it's too late now. For a little extra pop of sweetness, we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of granulated sugar. What did I say? What did I just say? 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of table salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Can we continue? All right, let's whisk this together until everything's combined. I'm pretty sure I got all the ingredients, but you know how cooking with kids goes. There's always distractions. Can I dry your tears? Unfortunately, there are not gonna be any bloopers in this video. Oh no! Okay, maybe we'll include them. Maybe we'll include them. Okay, as I was saying, get everything whisked together really well. And Ella, I'm gonna need, look, we don't leave ingredients behind, so we're gonna make sure we get all that in there. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, before we add it to our pasta salad, we have a couple more ingredients, super key ingredients we're going to add here. We're going to add 1/2 cup of finely chopped red onion or white onion, your choice, either one would be great. For the jalapeno, I like to use 2 tablespoons of finely chopped jalapeno. If you want a little more kick, you can add more, that would be fine, but I like to keep it kind of subtle so that kids will still eat it, so I just go a little bit lower on that. We'll also add 1/2 cup of grated cotija cheese and 1/4 cup of chopped cilantro. How's that looking, Ella? Yeah, we're not doing that again. We're all done with that, right? All done, all done. To the best of our ability with one arm, we are going to stir everything together until these are well combined. And actually, we are stirring a little prematurely because we forgot our most important ingredient. Well, one of them. I already called the corn the most important ingredient, the dressing. Add our dressing over top, and we're not leaving any of this dressing behind. Hold on to your bulbies. Thank you for your assistance. All right, now let's toss everything together. Take a look at that. Yes, you think it looks good? Are you done being up here? Okay, bye. Yeah, no, that's a great place to hang out. Okay, I'm so excited to eat this. Street corn is often eaten warm, and this pasta salad can be eaten warm too. It's delicious. But it was important to me that you also be able to make it a day or two in advance and it still be amazing and flavorful the next day or the day after that. This pasta salad can go either way. However, before you serve it, you are going to want to top it with either chili powder, which is a little more customary, or Tajin, which is not as traditional, but is absolutely delicious. Because I like to give people choice to customize their salad, I keep these two on the side when I serve the pasta, and then you can just add it as you'd like. Now, if you like ridiculously amazing summer salads, make sure you also give my broccoli salad a try, and my son actually just filmed that video very recently. Tajin is my choice. It was a little bit of an acquired taste for me, and it's really got a zing to it. There are just so many flavors rolled into all these pasta salads, but this might be my new favorite. Tell me how you're topping yours and if you like it warm or cold. This is amazing.